And that should start. Here we go. Let's see. There it is. There's the vertical. That's so sick. All right, let's get the pop the chat out for the vertical. Pop out chat. There we go. All right. Vertical's going to go on the far right. Wide will go on the left or in the middle. There we go. Okay. This is a little bit weird, but we're setting things up here. We're getting YouTube going. If when I start streaming on YouTube, that's when the podcast is kind of like officially sort of starting, I guess. Not really. This is pretty scuffed still, but it's all right. We're doing this at home, right? This is a made at home show by normal people, just like you guys. We're all just chilling. All right, there we go. We live on both vertical and wide on YouTube. Welcome to Stanimus 101. What's up, farming? We got Smashing in the chat hanging out over on Twitch. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right, I think we're basically ready to rock and roll. All right, let me turn this light up. Bam. There we go. Looking good. Do I need my lighting to be fixed? I think the lighting is good. Lighting is all good to go. Let's do this. All right. Gotta turn my music way down, or actually, yeah, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Oh, that's all. That's off. Okay, there we go. We'll just leave it right there for right now. All right. Yes, sir.
Stand real quick. I sent you a DM.
You sent me a DM. All right, let me check that out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. I'm still streaming on Discord too. Let me stop that.
No
there we go.
Didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, no.
Stand price is good. Let me check the vertical.
Keeps lagging and freezing for you. That's the vertical. Vertical's lagging and freezing. Is it freezing for you? It looks like it was freezing for me. That's what I was at. It looks like it was like loading.
Hasn't even popped up on my end.
Okay, Brittany, can you check it? YouTube Scan Price vertical stream. There'll be 2 streams over on that channel. Seems fine now. Okay. Yeah, Agent Useless is checking it out. He says it looks fine, so I think we're just gonna send it. All right, cool. We're good to go.
Yeah,
all right, I'm gonna pause this music. We're gonna get started.
Here we go.
All right. We're going to
a new follower.
See, what do I hit? Oh, we got a new follower. Let's go. Who's that? Who followed? Hey, old. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard. Oh yeah, stream marker. Here we go. Bam. This is where we begin. So I put a little stream marker down for you.
Sweet. Thank you.
Oh, this thing dead. Hold on. Tesla police. Yeah, it's gonna be sick, dude. It's gonna be real sick. It's gonna be sick here. The fire department's worst ally. Who is that? Elon Musk? Is that their worst ally? I don't know. I'm trying to see what Pocket Sand's talking about in the YouTube chat. We got Verilyn Prince in the chat. We got Flash Kid, J Pulse. We're doing good. Things are great. All right. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking the Stan Rogen experience, or what did you call it yesterday?
Yeah, that was it. The Stan Rogen experience.
My God. That's so terrible. We still need a name. Somebody said Stancast. I was thinking.
I think that was
Stancast.
Agent Useless.
That was Agent Useless. I like that one. Sounds good, and I think because at this point I don't care about naming it after. Like it could be named after me, I guess. I didn't want to name it after myself, but whatever. Stan Price Podcast, Stancast, both of those sound good. Stan Gwyn Zero, shut the fuck up. Shut the farming. I'm about to slap you. Bro, if I could like fucking like beam over there and slap you, I wouldn't, because it would be committing suicide. So actually, no, I would never use one of those machines. All right, I take it back. All right, let's go. Let's start the news. So today we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Cops are testing out Teslas. ICE raids have begun. DEI shutdowns government-wide. There was a Trump speech. There was a Trump press conference. There was an executive order that was signed to declassify the JFK, RFK, and MLK Jr. files. There's also some gaming news I want to talk about. Did you guys know that last year, Fortnite Creative paid out 2 creators, you know, those little Fortnite codes? They say, use my creator code. $352 million just last year. That's insane. So yeah, maybe I should be making Fortnite maps. Xbox Dev Direct 2025. We're going to watch that too. So there's a bunch of Xbox games and announcements. So we'll do the gaming stuff at the end of the stream. But before then, we're going to do all the current events. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get started. Well, let's do this. Bam. Let's go here. That looks good. If you guys want to be in the chat, you got to, oh my God. Oh my God. That would not good. There we go. If you guys want to be in the chat, you got to come on over to Twitch. I can't get YouTube chat to pop up. I'm dumb. I can't figure it out. So come over to Twitch if you want to be in the chat. There it is right there. We're going to get started. Let me put a Twitch link in the YouTube chats for you guys before we do that, actually. Twitch.tv/Papa Stanimus. Here you guys go. I will pin that at the top of the YouTube chat so we can get some, if you want to be in the chat, you got to come over to Twitch. That's the way it is, because I cannot get the YouTube to show up on stream. Okay. Those are pinned. Sick. All right, here we go. Doing a stream marker now for the Tesla segment. Oh, that's sick. All right, yeah, we'll just start it right here. Cops are getting Teslas. No, why should the cops get Teslas, Brittany? Why?
Because then they're going to blend in with everyone else.
Oh, then they'll blend in with everyone else. Just because of the blended, but it'll be fast. They'll be easier to catch criminals, man. You know? Officers from 8 police departments tested Tesla police vehicles built by Upfit Tesla, a division of Unplugged Tesla. They love them. Officer, the difference is absolutely staggering. I don't want to go back to this. ICE car now. After driving a Tesla modified package, this ICE police car just feels so much more sluggish. The Tesla is just honestly far superior. I might go buy a Tesla now, another officer says. Third officer, I've never driven one until today. I have a different mindset here at 2 p.m. than I did at 6 a.m. I was not necessarily sold, but I am now. Here's the full video. Oh, we have a video. Do this. Dude, that looks badass. That looks epic, man. Oh, yeah. That's sick, dude. Yeah, let's give the cops all Teslas. There we go. An attack taser. Yeah, give them lightning guns.
The difference is absolutely staggering. I don't want to go back to this now. It's an incredible feeling after driving the Tesla modified package that you guys have the last couple of laps and getting back into it. This just feels so much more sluggish. The cornering just feels so much more just kind of out of place. The amount of times you can just move with so much more precision in the Tesla, the acceleration, the braking, the handling capability of it is just honestly far superior. Just the absolute dynamic and fun ability that you have in that car is just, it's a whole nother world. And I definitely don't want to go back to it. So.
Yeah, that looks rad, dude. Like, I mean, I have honestly never driven a Tesla, but I just know their specs. I know they're fast. They have torque, you know, instant torque. It's an electric motor, you know?
I have some data for you guys.
Okay.
So we got here at about 97 to 99% state of charge, which is basically like full tank. So what do you guys think the cars are at? The performance car is at right over 55%. Okay. And then the long range is at 60 dead. 60%. So you guys have been ripping, and literally after a few hours, there's still plenty of charge.
Yeah.
He didn't let them answer how much charge they thought there was.
Like,
He just answered. He didn't even let them answer. He was like, how much do you think is left? This is how much is left. Reminds me of Brittany. She does it all the time. I'm like trying to like, you know, quiz somebody or talk to a friend and ask him a question, and Brittany just like blurts out the goddamn answer. I'm like, Brittany, why'd you blurt out the answer? Why you do that? I was testing someone.
I don't know if this is good for patrol, and it's like, well, I don't know. Are you a 12-hour shift? Or are you a
Yeah, I mean, cops having Teslas sounds sick. Let's give them Teslas. Hell yeah, dude, let's go. No, Brittany says no. I think they should have it. They need to be fast so they can catch the bad guys. I'm never running away from the cops, so I'll just pull over, so I don't care. I don't care. Give me a ticket. It's fine. It's fine. Dude, this is the future. Dude, imagine all the cops having Cybertrucks. That's so sick. Imagine just every cop car is now a Cybertruck in the country. That would be insane. That would be insane. Like, I think it would be sick. All the Teslas would be bulletproof. You know, bulletproof cop cars. Let's go, dude. They already spend a ton of money on these things, anyways. You know, and it requires so much less maintenance. The thing about a lot of like combustion engine cars, when it comes to the government, is that they are on meticulous maintenance schedules, which is a good thing. It helps keep the cars in good working order, and you need that, especially when you have a budget for it. But there's the key word, budget. It costs a ton of money to constantly maintain these vehicles, and the electric vehicles have essentially about 80% less moving parts. So their maintenance is a completely different ball field, right? So that's where the real cost of a car for the government ends up stacking up, is those monthly maintenances that it's doing, because it's doing it every month, and it really adds up, right? So if you have cars that need less maintenance and they just work and they're fucking bulletproof and stuff, I mean, it's cheaper if you think about it. It's probably cheaper than constantly maintaining. I mean, it depends on the wear and tear. I would love to see, you know, several years of Cybertrucks versus several years of SUVs, right? And just see the costs and see the benefits, see the cons. Not everything's going to be perfect about an electric car. There's going to be problems, you know? There's going to be problems that are not a problem for the combustion cars. I'd love to see it, but overall, I think that it would be pretty cool. It would use up less fuel. It would be cheaper in the long run, probably, based off of my current logic, to rock, you know, electric cars. I think it'd be sick. Immobilize an entire pursuit with an EMP. Fuck! Farming fiasco just ruined everything. Yeah, dude, criminals with EMP guns. Like, yeah, you can't chase me now. Is that a police Cybertruck? It sure is. That is a police Cybertruck. I live in Create Butte, Colorado, and all our cop cars are Teslas. That's interesting. So they're already kind of becoming cop cars. What about all the pollution it takes to make an electric car? I mean, I think that it's something that we just get more efficient at, you know? So yeah, there's cost to creating everything. It's like alchemy. You know what I'm saying? I think that in the long run, the waste for creating electric vehicles over combustion engine vehicles, when it comes to the entirety of industry, because you got to think of all the different things that have to happen to manufacture all the different mechanisms and parts for a combustion engine versus an electric car. Like there's like just less companies required in general to complete an electric car. You know, there's just less of everything. And I think in the long run, that is going to really stand out. I think there's ways that electric cars are currently helping that we don't realize yet, because we haven't figured out how to quantify it. You know, we haven't figured out that we even need to quantify it. But you think about it, like, how many companies does it take to make one combustion engine car versus one electric car? And I think it's just a whole lot less, because there's less parts. If there's less parts, then there's less things you need other companies to make. Like, so I'm from the manufacturing world. You know, I used to make exhaust for motorcycles, and I was good at it. You know, I was born into it, and I know all about this world, right? So I'm just thinking of like, okay, all the companies that it takes to make those just the exhaust for motorcycles. There's all these different companies that are involved. Like at least I would say like over 100 companies involved in some way, somehow, whether it's from like somebody that we're buying nuts and bolts from for hardware kits, to who we're paying for chroming, to who we're buying machines from to make stuff, to tooling, and there's shipping companies, fucking online sales companies, all the different companies you have to use to make it happen. It's a lot, right? So I'm just thinking 2 different cars, 2 different sets of processes to create them. One has so much more going on to create it. That in itself, over billions of cars made over time, it really adds up when you put the 2 together. So that's a big critical efficiency that I think a lot of people don't think about when it comes to the manufacturing of things, is just how much less stuff needs to get made in order for the car to exist. And it's just, for me, I keep things real simple, and that is just a very simple equation for me. I wonder what the inside looks like in a Tesla cop car. I bet it's sick. Yeah, because they have to be able to put bad guys in there, you know? So it's going to be all changed out. I'm going to shout out. I see you in the chat. How's it going? Zed Arsenal in the chat. Smoking Auditor. I wish you had memberships on YouTube. I enjoy gifting them out to people. Oh, yeah, I should probably enable them on this channel. I wonder if I could do that. Let me see. I would have to set it up. But yeah, I will be setting that up eventually, the Smoking Auditor. I will... I am on Twitch, and we have 13 people over there watching on Twitch. Oh, wow, we got 35 viewers over on YouTube. Look at that. That's cool. That's what I'm talking about. That is very cool. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and set up memberships on this channel if we're going to stream, because I want to stream this podcast, basically, and we could talk about these kinds of things. We have more stuff to talk about. Let's end the, I'll put a stream marker. That is the end of Cybertruck cop stuff. Bam, stream marker. Let's move on to ice raids. That's what we have next. Let's talk about it. Oh, let me get rid of my taskbar real quick. This just makes the stream ugly, in my opinion. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. It's happening. Federal agents conducting raids and detaining individuals and apartments across Boston, a designated sanctuary city. ICE is coming, and they were not joking around. Let's watch what do they got here? Let's check it out.
This afternoon, NBC 10 saw multiple unmarked SUVs here. 5 people, some wearing vests that said police federal agents on the back, went inside one of the apartment buildings. 2 agents waited outside, 1 person taken into custody that we saw. Whether this is connected to President Trump's effort to root out illegal immigrants, something he has promised to do, is unknown. We also saw federal agents at a building on Lexington Street, also here in East Boston. A witness there told us she saw 1 person arrested. There's roughly 11 million undocumented people around the country. President Trump has said their priority is finding and deporting those with criminal backgrounds.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. First and foremost, we're talking about the raids, right? As somebody who is a righty, and I do like Trump, I'm right-leaning, I would say, and I do like Trump. My big concern is these raids, right? It sounds messy. Do I think that we need to stop people from coming into the country illegally? Especially at such an explosive rate? Absolutely. We need to get that under control. 100%. Is there millions of people that have come in here? I believe so. Yeah. Based off like if the data that I've seen is correct, if that is true, then yeah, something needs to happen, you know, and it's messy, but I'm still concerned about the messiness, and you know, because I still feel for people. I still, you know, like, there's still people, they're trying to just be safe, have a better place to be. I get it. But there's also the law. So I'm like torn on this issue. I have concerns about it, but I also think something needs to happen as well. So that's where I stand. Like, I don't know what the answers are. I wish I did. I wish I could just be like, no, dude, I have like the solution. This is perfect for everybody, you know, the art of the deal. I wish I could just like art of the deal it, right? But there's no way. It's a crazy, complicated issue. With that said, right? This is the stuff that's driving me crazy when it comes to the news. Federal agents conducting raids and detaining individuals in apartments across Boston. It's happening. All right. From Breaking 911. That's what it says. And that's what hooked me. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. But then when I watched this, they're like, yeah, we have no idea what these guys are doing. They have no clue. This could have, it doesn't say ICE on there. It just says police. They have no clue what these guys are doing. So why are we watching this video? What's the point? This is what, so like, we're starting off the video about, you know, these things. And I figured, well, we might as well have that discussion, and I could briefly talk about that from where I'm coming from. But my issue isn't that. It's this news report from Boston has no clue what these cops are doing, and they're just guessing maybe it's about the ICE raids. You know, like, we don't know. They have no clue what these cops are like doing some sort of operation, and it may have nothing to do with ICE raids. Likely doesn't. And these reporters are there capturing all this footage so they could tell a story about ICE raids. That's ridiculous to me. So that's the real thing that's pissing me off about this particular post like this. But I do have another link. This one is from an account called End Wokeness. Is woke shit fucking annoying? Yes, dude. It annoys. Like, there's a certain point where my tolerance is like now aggravation, right? Okay, I can be tolerant to woke shit. I can. You know, I don't really care. People can think whatever they want, but there is a point where things start to get kind of annoying. I agree. But like, from an account called End Wokeness, like, and everything is so sensationalized at all times, it drives me crazy. Because like, just like there's people that take woke shit way too far, there's people that take anti-woke shit way too far. And both of these people are the same people. They secretly love each other, to be honest. I'm not going back to Haiti. F Trump, Biden forever, criminal alien during a deportation operation yesterday. Okay. Fox News. There we go. Like I said, I'm a righty, but I tread carefully with everything my side says, everything the other side says. I tread carefully with all of it because everybody's trying to win a culture war, and you have to like sift through it to try and understand what's really going on.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions.
You know what's really funny to me? So I'm 36, about to turn 37 in February. When I was a kid on the news, it was just called illegal aliens. And I always just like thought aliens. And then when I first heard it, and I was like, oh, okay. I got the definition of like, there's illegal alien, and then there's like space aliens, right? But ever since then, we went into like the 2000s and beyond, and it's always been changed because illegal alien was considered like a racist way of saying it. I never really thought of it that way, to be honest. But I feel like changing it is not necessarily to change it because of a racism thing. It's to make it not sound as bad. I think that's the reason why it's always been softened up to like undocumented immigrants and stuff like that, right? Which I think is a respectful way to say it. I have nothing against saying an undocumented immigrant, but I also don't have anything against saying illegal alien. And I just think that it's funny that we're saying illegal alien again it's kind of a shock for me because I'm from the 90s. That's when I was a kid. And just, yeah, it's kind of a shock hearing that come back. Hey, what happened? What is that? Oh, we got money. Smoking auditor. Cheered 100. Biddies, thank you very much.
In recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
I also want to point out a big difference between this news report and the last one. The last one, they have no clue. They're just trying to get the shots. And then Fox News here is the one who actually got the shots of people being taken. Now, is this now or is this older footage? I don't know. Right? I'm not entirely sure. It looks recent to me, if I had to guess.
Yo, ¿cómo se llama? And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
Damn, dude, this is gnarly. I do think that if they're like drug dealers and the criminals and stuff like that, easy, low-hanging fruit. Let's get them, let's go take care of those guys. When it comes to just like families that don't have any record or anything like that, like, man, do they need to be at the bottom of that damn list. All right, like at the very least. But getting guys like this out is good news as far as I'm concerned. That's what I'm talking about, man. This is good. All right, let me do a stream marker for Jimmy for the podcast. And I think that's a really good segue for our next subject, which is the DEI office is getting shut down. But we'll jump into that in a sec. Let me read some chat. So yeah, we're doing Farm Fiasco says W. He says hello, Ohio. Smoking Auditor says good evening. Hi from Ohio. What's up, Ohio? Thank you for the 90 biddies as well. There we go. All right, let's read some YouTube chat, see where we're at. We got Toes in the chat. What's up, man? I see you. Smoking Auditor is over there. Oh, he moved over to Twitch. We got Mitchell Viejo hanging out in the chat. We got Zod, Arsenal, Dylan, Gingerification. Who's that? Ghost Note. That's a cool name. Pizza Butt. Personally, I hate Elon, but you can't deny he's a good innovator. Yeah, like Elon, like at a personal level, without his achievements and without his money and stuff like that, is somebody that I think most people would choose not to hang out with. That's what I think. But since he has his achievements and all of his money and stuff like that, I don't give a shit personally, because it's like, dude, you could be weird all you want. If you're winning, then literally, I don't care. You're like vertically landing unmanned rockets that are reusable. That's absolutely insane. That was unheard of when I was a kid. That didn't exist. And now it's a real thing. Like, what? That's insane. Now it's normal. Everyone's just used to it. Like as if we've always had it. There was a point where we didn't have that. And it was very costly. I always thought, man, it's a shame we have to dump those spaceship stuff into space or in the ocean every single time. I always thought that was a shame when I was a kid. I was like, man, dude, all that stuff, it's a waste. And Elon Musk approached the problem with, let's do vertically landing rockets. Sick. It's cool stuff. Are you in Denver? Yeah, I'm in Denver. I didn't know you live stream. Hell yeah, I just started streaming on this channel, which we're doing good. We have like 80 viewers on that channel, on this channel right now. This is my second ever stream over here. So not bad. You're in both chats. Let's go. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Now, for those of you watching on YouTube vertically, if you would like to watch the stream in full screen, you can do so at this link here. Let me add I think we're going to add a chat real quick to this scene so you guys can see the Twitch chat. Let's see here. One moment. Browser chat. There it is. Okay. So we're going to add this guy right here and go like this. And you guys can see the Twitch chat. There we go. Cool. So if you guys want to be if you're on YouTube and you want to be in the chat, which you see right here, that is going to be done down over on Twitch, which is linked right above my head and at the top of the chat. Okay. Thinking about how much technology has evolved in such a relatively short time is insane. Yeah, and now we just did $500 billion AI infrastructure investment into United States so we can have a global lead in AI technology. That's absolutely insane. Mind-blowing, dude. Things are moving so quick. Crazy time to be alive. Breaking news! Every government agency has just ordered to begin closing all their DEI offices tomorrow. 5 p.m. is the deadline. Now, this was announced 2 days ago. So as of 2 days, all the DEI government agency stuff is all shut down. There, and apparently, now this is not confirmed. We dug and I could not find anything. But so I was about to say apparently and then just say it. I'm trying to be better than that. We couldn't track down actual facts saying that there was $1 billion from the Biden administration put into DEI programs. But that's what a lot of like big news organizations are saying right now. But I couldn't track that down. I couldn't find it. I looked. I tried my hardest. Maybe someone in chat can help me find it. I don't know. Spencer Bar, thanks for the Twitch follow, homie. And it's so I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But I do think that having your race be a reason why you're getting a job, or any like aspect about you, you know, physical and stuff like that, being the reason why you're getting a job over because you're good at it, is horrible. And that's not good for the country. It's not good for companies. It's not good for the people that we are, you know, trying to help that are at a disadvantage. It's not helping them. What helps people is, no matter the color of your skin, striving for excellence and be the best man or woman for the job. That's what helps people. That is it. It's so simple, and it doesn't matter who someone is. If they are really good at it and they are
new follower,
you know, good part of the team, then let them be a part of the team. Whoever it may be, white, black, you know, trans, whatever. Fucking good quality work is good quality work. And that's it. Thank you for the follow. Smoking Auditor. Spencer in the chat. What's up, man? All right, so let's see what this says. Let's zoom in on this image here. I think I'm going to have to move myself over to the other side. There we go. Heads and acting heads of departments and agencies. That's who it's to. It's from Acting Director, U.S. Office of Personnel Management. Okay, probably it's a Trump guy. Pursuant to his 30, blah, 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 blah. President's executive orders ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing and initial recessions of harmful executive orders. Okay, here we go. Hold on. In light of these above executive orders, each should take prompt actions regarding their offices and agency subunits, focusing exclusively on DEIA initiatives and programs. Specifically, agency heads should take the following steps. Send an agency-wide notice to employees informing them of the closure and asking employees if they know of any efforts to disguise these programs by using coded or imprecise language to, you know, basically, what does it say? Language, a template agency-wide notice is attached as Appendix 1. Okay, we could just skip that kind of language there. But basically, yeah, I think agencies are going to change what it's called, so it won't be called DEI. It'll be called something else, but it does the same thing. They're trying to catch that too. Send a notification to all employees of DEIA offices that they are being placed on paid administrative leave effective immediately as the agency takes steps to close and all DEIA initiatives, offices, and programs. So anyone that's like a DEI like management person or like their job is like working on DEI stuff, they're all fired. Take down all outward facing media, websites, social media accounts, etc. of DEI offices. Wow. Yeah, it's gone. It's dead. Withdraw any final or pending documents, directives, orders, materials, and equity plans issued by the agency in response to now repealed executive order. Cancel any DEI related training, terminate any DEI related contractors, complete a list of DEI offices and employees, a complete list of all DEI related agency contracts. Everything is nuked. They're shutting it completely down, effective immediately, all shut effective 2 days ago. Everything's all shut down. And I think that we're going to start seeing a lot of companies follow suit. A lot of the game companies that are putting DEI in literally everything, right? People are so fucking sick of being told what to think. They're so sick of it. This extreme reaction is because of how sick people are of this shit. All right? Look, we can be tolerant of other people. I was taught this in the 90s. Tolerance is not a big deal. Can we draw the line at tolerance? Nobody has to fucking like somebody. Okay? They could say, I don't fucking like you. And they don't have to like you. That's it. You can't force people to like you. It reminds me of like streamers buying fucking view bots for their stream. It's not real. You can't like buy people liking you. You have to make stuff and make them want to watch, you know? That's it. So I'm really glad that this stuff is happening. This stuff has been bothering me for a really long time. I'm all about tolerance. I'm all about just letting everybody live their fucking lives and not giving a shit about anything that they do with their lives or who they fucking. Like, it's not my business. I don't care. It's not like, oh God, you could do whatever you want. I just don't want to hear it. It's not the attitude I have. I just don't give a shit. I don't walk around looking at everybody like, what type of fucking does this person do? It's important for me to know what kind of fucking this person is doing in order for me to know if I like them or not. I don't give a shit. I don't care. No one should care. None of that should matter at any times, especially in serious things like having a government job. You know, I think this is a really good place to set a precedent that we don't give a shit who you fucking, man. We care about what kind of work you're doing. Are you good at your job? Are you good? And if you're not, then get good. Welcome to the world. This is the world of get good. That's it. Can't avoid it with I feel like DEI is a excuse for many people to suck. It's not I think secretly, like, not like the overall idea of the program, but the people that are in the programs, it's a reason for them to suck. They could still have a job, and it's justified, and them sucking is justified because of whatever DEI thing, right? That's what I think. And that's why a lot of these people that are in these positions, you could totally tell they don't belong in that position because they suck at it. People suck at these positions, and we need to stop hiring people because we're trying to do a favor, and we need to hire people because we need to get shit done. That's progress. That's how it works. Buckets, welcome to the chat. I see you. Tyler's hanging out. We got Incognito from France. We got Farman Fiasco says, I think the competitive nature of careers and jobs scares people because they think a qualification is worth more than ethic and experience.
A new follower.
Yeah, I don't know. I just look at it as like when I need things done, like like I need editors. I need my editors to know how to edit. I was just working with an editor, and this fucking guy, I gave him a thumb drive, and I'm like, hey, the footage that I just shot, I need you to edit, is on this thumb drive. Here you go. He could not he did not know how to take the file off the thumb drive and put it in his editing fucking software. Day one. And from that point, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and be patient. But at that, I'm like, dude, if that's a problem, and he doesn't even know how to get the file off the thumb drive, then we're gonna come across a whole lot of other problems. This guy is not qualified. He went to film school, but he doesn't know how to get the file off the thumb drive. So I think that's kind of what you're talking about, right? Because like, okay, this guy like went to film school, but he can't get a fucking file off a fucking thumb drive. It was such a big red flag moment. And it makes me think, it's like, I don't care who someone is. I just care if you can do it. Can you do it or not? Can I give you this thumb drive and then you edit the video and make the thing that I need? And here's the parameters. Here's our logic system. And then someone would be like, yeah, I got you. Fucking nailing it, right? That's capability. That's what I want. I want capability. So, and this should just apply to everything. If you need people to work for things, right? There's like jobs they need to get done. You need people that can do the job. Some jobs you need to train somebody. Sure. There's training and stuff like that. Is someone coachable? There's coachable people. Sure. Other jobs, you need to know what you're doing already. There is no on the job learning. You got to already know the job because it's important. So for whatever reason, for whoever thinks it's important. Okay. It's important. So that's why I like this merit-based change in our world right now, because I felt like we were going to end up in a place that was just completely unrecognizable and we would never dig out of it. And I was just going to kind of, I don't know, isolate from all this world that's happening, that where there's no excellence anymore. Everything's mediocre. And I don't like mediocre. I want excellent. America was always excellent, man. So it just feels like something good is happening. Stream marker. All right. Getting through these things. How you doing over there, Jimmy?
Doing pretty good. Getting through the Tesla one real quick.
Right on. Jimmy's over there editing for me right now while I'm live. Just chopping everything up. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
You're welcome. I did figure out that there's a little bit of a delay from the time that you tell me that you're placing a stream marker to when the stream marker actually appears on my end. Not a big deal. I'm working around that. Okay,
good to know. All right. This is a video that I have from fucking Alex Jones. I know. I'm not like a Alex Jones hater, but that guy is a fucking lunatic. Okay, let's be real. But it's a Trump speech, so I don't know what Trump's talking about. Trump declares war on the NWO, tells the Davos elite. This is Alex Jones speak. I don't even want to read this. I just know that we have a 6-minute Trump speech. I don't know. I mean, we could watch it, but I don't even know what it's about. What's NWO? NWO. I'm Googling it. New World Order? Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. From wrestling. Trump declares war on the New World Order. That's so funny, dude. That's so funny. Bro, yeah. New World Order from what was it? What was that? Wrestling. WCW. Yeah. New World Order. Love it. That stuff was so good back in the day. I just got a dose of nostalgia. Thanks, Alex Jones. At least you hooked me up with that. Let's see what Trump's talking about.
My administration is acting with unprecedented speed to fix the disasters we've inherited from a totally inept group of people and to solve every single crisis facing our country. This begins with confronting the economic chaos caused by the failed policies of the last administration. Over the past 4 years, our government racked up $8 trillion in wasteful deficit spending and inflicted nation-wrecking energy restrictions, crippling regulations, and hidden taxes like never before. The result is the worst inflation crisis in modern history and sky-high interest rates for our citizens and even throughout the world. Food prices and the price of almost every other thing known to mankind went through the roof. President Biden totally lost control of what was going on in our country, but in particular with our high inflation economy and at our border. Because of these ruinous policies, total government spending this year is $1.5 trillion higher than was projected to occur when I left office just 4 years ago. Likewise, the cost of servicing the debt is more than 230% higher than was projected in 2020. The inflation rate we are inheriting remains 50% higher than the historic target. It was the highest inflation probably in the history of our country. That's why from the moment I took office, I've taken rapid action to reverse each and every one of these radical left policies that created this calamity, in particular with immigration, crime, and inflation. On day one, I signed an executive order directing every member of my cabinet to marshal all powers at their disposal to defeat inflation and reduce the cost of daily life. I imposed a federal hiring freeze, a federal regulation freeze, a foreign aid freeze, and I created the new Department of Government Efficiency. I terminated the ridiculous and incredibly wasteful Green New Deal. I call it the Green New Scam. Withdrew from the one-sided Paris Climate Accord and ended the insane and costly electric vehicle mandate. We're going to let people buy the car they want to buy. I declared a national energy emergency, and that's so important, national energy emergency to unlock the liquid gold under our feet and pave the way for rapid approvals of new energy infrastructure. The United States has the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we're going to use it. Not only will this reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services, it'll make the United States a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto. My administration has also begun the largest deregulation campaign in history, far exceeding even the record-setting efforts of my last term. In total, the Biden administration imposed $50,000 in additional regulatory costs on the average American household over the last 4 years. I have promised to eliminate 10 old regulations for every new regulation, which will soon put many thousands of dollars back in the pockets of American families. To further unleash our economy, our majorities in the House and Senate, which we also took along with the presidency, are going to pass the largest tax cut in American history, including massive tax cuts for workers and family, and big tax cuts for domestic producers and manufacturers. And we're working with the Democrats on getting an extension of the original Trump tax cuts, as you probably know, by just reading any paper. My message to every business in the world is very simple. Come make your product in America, and we will give you among the lowest taxes of any nation on earth.
Alex Jones. Sorry, I don't want to take away from anything Trump just said. It's just like the Alex Jones ending is just sending me a little bit. Trump's not messing around, dude. This is day 3, and he's already he is like he was ready to go. He was prepared and knew all this stuff that he wanted to do. Him and his team, he doesn't do it all himself. But him and his people have figured out this whole course of action of things they wanted to do immediately, and they're doing it. And it's just, I remember them doing something like this the first time when Trump became president in 2016, 17, right? And he was right away, he was doing a lot of stuff, and I was like, oh wow, look at him go. He's moving, But it just seems so much more intense now. There's so much more shit getting done right away this time, and I think it's for 2 reasons. One, Trump is way more experienced. He has 8 years experience doing this now, maybe 9-ish because of the campaign, right? So he has 9 years of experience already. The first 4 years of just being blocked by everything he was trying to do is a constant fight. He was trying to get a lot of stuff done, and I think he found a lot of the bureaucracy to be difficult to deal with. but and it's a lot easier to deal with it when you could just boss everyone around. You could just clear up a bureaucracy where you could just literally tell everyone what to do and everyone just does it. And that's what he was trying to do, but he couldn't the first time because he didn't understand the game as much. But now that he understands the game, and on top of that, the other reason is he has like a ton of support and power now. The rights have so much more power. So I think that a lot of the things that he's trying to do are going to happen a lot easier. There's going to be a whole lot less people not being cooperative with him this time around. And he just has ways of like navigating this problem this time. So it's just experience. The guy got experience. He gets good at things. I think he ended up kind of enjoying the challenge of politics and taking it on as like, I don't know, just like, hey, here's a new thing that I'm going to get good at, I guess. And he just kind of jumped in and fumbled around, but said, screw it, we're moving forward anyways. It's very entrepreneurial how he approached being a politician. And then he aggressively accelerated his capabilities in just 9 short years, which is arguably 10, which is insane. It's insane. So just saying, that's like kind of my take when it comes to Trump and a lot of the things that he's doing immediately. It's a night and day difference with his all the stuff that he's trying to do. And I think that a lot of it is going to happen. I think that the chances of like absolute like total disaster under Trump's leadership is not like I just don't think that that's going to happen. I think that a lot of people think that that's going to happen because they don't like Trump and they think that he's such a big problem. I think what a lot of people that don't like Trump fail to realize is that, okay, he's a problem for them in a lot of very serious ways, which I agree. You know, like there's things that he fundamentally disagrees with and wants to fight against when it comes to ideals of people on the left. But at the end of the day, I think that under his leadership, we will see more, success for everybody. You know, we'll see wealth come into this country, and in a way that we've never seen before. Like we think that we've made a lot of money for this country. Much like these companies are like super accelerating and making absurd amounts of money in the past like 5-10 years. And we thought that they were like glass houses before they just became these mega companies, right? We could do that with countries too. We could do it with countries. These countries have power and money, and it could be shifted around and you can accelerate the growth of one. I think that that's what we're going to see with United States. We're going to see like super United States. That's and if you go back 50 years, we're like super United States compared to then. Like they had no idea what we were going to be capable of 50 years later, right? So we're setting up the next 50 years right now, and we're going to become the fucking super United States. That's what I think is going to happen with a lot of the global politics that's going on right now, because the way Trump sees it is we have a lot of the way he's navigating global politics right now is through the lens of who has all the cards, right? Like who has the leverage. It's business, and it's okay. So we've got the big swinging fucking dick, and everyone else needs us. We don't need them, and that gives you a lot of power when it comes to negotiating. And he's just utilizing these. Honestly, very basic business tactics, to be honest. Like they're nothing crazy. It's not like super rocket science or anything. You could anybody could read these things and understand the concept and the mechanisms of these negotiations. The thing that's hard is being the one with the big stick. We've got the big stick, so we can kind of dictate things. And with the way Trump is seeing everything is like, hey, America has this big stick and we haven't been waving it around and everyone's taking advantage of us. And he's like coming in and he's tightening everything up. That's his viewpoint on what he's doing. And from my perspective, you know, I've never done anything, no like really big business stuff or anything. I've only done small business things. But I've seen this same exact thing work in my industries that I've worked in. With there's big players that kind of dictate things. I was in the motorcycle industry, and there was one company. They sell all the parts. They have a big catalog. They sell all the parts. I made motorcycle exhaust. I needed them, and they didn't need me. They could just sell someone else's exhaust. So I had to play by their rules to get in their book, to get on their website, and in their warehouses. That's how I had to do it. They have the big stick. America has the big stick with the world. Trump is approaching that problem through a business perspective, and quite frankly, I think the simplicity of it can actually work, and because like our opponents and our allies and our sometimes they don't have a choice. They have to play along. They have to navigate accordingly. They respond, we respond. And it's a different way of doing the global politics, but I think that I don't know. We haven't seen anyone ever do it before, so it's an interesting experiment. I think it'll work, but I could be wrong. Trump could be wrong. This could be a disaster. I don't think it's going to be, but that's where we're at. So far, I like what Trump is doing. Well, I like the things that he's saying. We still have to wait for the results, right? We have to see what happens. We have to see what happens and if it's good for everyone in our country, for us, our people. It's okay for us to have our own self-interest in mind, man. I think it's because he's seen the way the country has devolved. He's had 4 years to sit and watch the country go down the pooper, and he had the chance to think about how to change it. He also needs to act fast because he has lots to do in 4 years. I think that so much can get done in 4 years with the right resources and everyone moving in the right direction. So much can get done. It's just the thing that makes things not happen is when like filibustering and stuff like that happens. Basically just purposely getting in the way and stopping things from happening. But with Trump lucked out, man, with the power that he has, because they have all the righties have like majority power. So all the things they want to do can just kind of easily happen. For better or for worse. I'm hoping for mostly the best. I'm willing to take everybody comes in a package. Trump comes in a package. Not everything Trump says I agree with, but I just kind of take it. It's part of the package. That's the way it goes, I think that if Kamala was president right now, literally nothing would be getting done. Like nothing would be happening. That's what I think. I think it would just be nothing. We wouldn't know what the hell's going on. Trump's been talking to the press every day since he's been president and telling them exactly what he's working on. Every single day so far. And that, to me, is just relieving. I think it's relieving secretly for people that don't like Trump because they can, even if they don't like what's going on, they at least can hear what's going on. Just trying to think from a lefty's perspective. Maybe it's nice to at least know what the fuck is going on if they believe what he's saying, which I think that a lot of the things that he says that the government is working on is probably true because it's all like verifiable. But again, we'll have to wait for results. Trump after this did a press conference. Let's check that out. He talked to the press today. Let's see what he said. He's been talking to the press every single... Let me do a stream marker. Trump has been talking to the press every single day since he's been president. And I don't know. It's just a breath of fresh air because when Biden was president, he didn't talk and tell us anything. I was always wondering what the fuck's going on. So here we go.
You all set? Okay, very good. We signed some executive orders. They were very important in just about every case. And it will go through the first one, please.
Do you want to? Yeah, Mr. President, this is an executive order on crypto. We're going to be
crypto executive order.
Sorry, this is an executive order on AI. We're basically announcing the administration's policy to make America the world capital in artificial intelligence and to dominate and to lead the world in AI.
Do you want to say your name, your full name?
David
and
Sachs,
serial?
AI and Crypto Czar.
David is one of the greatest in the world at AI. Most respected, probably, there is.
I love the way he talks about people he likes. It's so funny to watch. Like I know he's a bullshitter, right? And I just watch him and just enjoy it. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I like the bullshit. He likes using it to say good things. There we go. Okay. I now declare us the best at AI. Love it. Let's go.
David is.
Yeah, this is the Crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
We're now the best at crypto.
Absolutely.
We basically invented crypto. We invented the computer too. Would you believe it? Love it, dude. Now we are officially the best at fucking crypto. Let's go. I mean, we'll see, you know, but I mean, we gotta be ahead on all of it.
You find them exciting? They might not be exciting, but you're going to make a lot of money for the country.
Yo, I remember crypto was so taboo when the government talked about it. Now it's on the president's desk. Executive order saying we're going to be the best at crypto.
How did you get David Sachs? How did you do that? And he's doing it for the country more than anything else. So we appreciate it, David. Thank you very much.
This is an executive order establishing a presidential commission, an advisory commission on science and technology.
Good.
We got to get ahead. We got to get ahead. Why not be the best? We got to be the best at it. Why are we neglecting these things? We need to give NASA a budget. I mean, I think that private companies are going to do it better at this point, but
Basic idea is to get together top people from government, the private sector, technology industry, as well as educational institutions, to make sure that America maintains its leadership position with respect to science and technology development in the years ahead.
Yes. This is like, okay, we're like playing Sid Meier's Civilization, and we're maxing out our technology stats right now.
Yes, sir. We have a
right?
presidential memorandum encouraging departments and agencies in your government, including the Department of the Interior, to promote federal recognition of the Lumbee tribe of North Carolina.
I love the Lumbee tribe. So this is their first big step, right?
Wait,
yeah,
what
they
did?
were with me all the way. They were great.
What is
North
this?
Carolina, Lumbee tribe.
I don't know what he's signing. I missed it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to play it back and ruin the video and stream though. I missed it. Tell me in the chat. What's the Lumbee tribe?
Yes, sir.
They were great.
They're great. I love the Lumbee tribe. They're my favorite.
Okay.
If you'd like,
They helped me win. I like them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Next, we have a set of pardons
A
for
pen
peaceful
each.
pro-life protesters who were prosecuted by the Biden administration for exercising their First Amendment rights.
Do you know how many?
I believe it's 23, sir.
23 people were prosecuted. They should not have been prosecuted. Many of them are elderly people. They should not have been prosecuted. This is a great honor to sign that.
I'm pro choice personally, but I understand people and why they feel the way they feel by being pro life. Like, so that's just where I stand with it. I just understand both sides. I don't think there's a right answer other than how you personally feel. What you feel and what you think is right is what is right.
So they're all in prison.
As an individual, that's what I think.
Some are out of custody.
It's ridiculous.
So I just feel for people because they, you know, it's a baby and they don't, you know, I see how I understand how you guys think. Trust me.
Of files relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a big one, huh?
That's a big one.
A lot of people are waiting for this for years. For decades.
Release it. Wow!
And everything will be revealed.
I want to know.
Okay.
Oh my God. I thought we would never know. I still believe we'll never know. I still believe we will never know.
Okay.
Honestly. They're going to release a big fucking sheet of paper with a big black box on it.
Thank you.
And one word.
Mr. President, a U.S. judge temporarily blocks the birthright citizenship order. Do you have any reaction?
No, obviously we'll appeal it. They put it before a certain judge in Seattle, I guess, right? And there's no surprises with that judge.
Mr. President, Senators Collins and Murkowski have now said they will vote against Pete Hegseth. Are you worried about his confirmation and your reaction?
No, and no surprises there. It's too bad. You know, it's just the way it is. Too bad.
And when would you adjourn Congress to make recess appointments, Mr. President?
Well, I'd take a look at that. I'd listen to John Thune. He's doing a fantastic job. We're moving along. The Democrats are trying to delay government, as they always do. They can't help themselves. Even John Ratcliffe, who's very, very strong, very popular, and liked by the Democrats. I guess he gets a lot of Democrat votes. That's taking a long time, and it shouldn't be taking a long time. They're maxing everything out so they can delay everything as much as possible.
Yeah, that's all they got.
Support an effort to use recess appointments if you choose to do that?
I'd be willing to use recess appointments. It's up to John. We'll see. John Thune's a great guy, great senator, and knows his stuff inside out and backwards. But I would use recess appointments if he wants to do that. Absolutely. The Democrats are just delaying. They always delay.
Mr. President, you spoke with the Saudi Crown Prince yesterday.
Who?
The Saudi Crown Prince. Yes. How was the call?
Great.
These $600 billion we're going to invest?
600. I'll ask him for $1 trillion.
You said we're going
For
to
what?
$1 trillion. Will Saudi Arabia be the first foreign country you will visit since they invest in that much?
Well, if they do that, I would. Yeah. I would be glad to do that.
I can't hear her.
As you know, 4 years ago, we did $450 billion, meaning the money all goes to American companies, and they purchase jets and they purchase computers and everything else. And we did $450 billion, and I guess we're at 650. And I'll see if I can talk him into it.
I don't think he believes again. You showed great confidence in Steve Witkoff. Why you said that you doubt that the ceasefire in Gaza will hold, since you appraised his
well, no, I think he's great,
efforts?
but it's a very tricky place. It's very tricky. We'll see. And if something does happen, they will not be happy.
Sir, follow up on that one. In terms of Steve Witkoff, are you going to put him in charge of Iran's strategy, and do you want him talking directly with the Iranians?
No, but he's certainly somebody I would use. He's done a fantastic job. He's a great negotiator. He's a very good person, a very popular person. Gets along with people.
Trump's doing great.
They have no personality whatsoever, and then I have some that do. Steve has a wonderful way about him, and people like him, and even in this case, both sides like him. And he was able to make a deal. That deal would have never been made without Steve. The Biden people couldn't make the deal. They were working on it for a year and a half. They couldn't make a deal. We got it done prior to the inauguration. We said it has to be before the inauguration.
I remember that. That was so cool.
Hold, but if it doesn't hold, there'll be a lot of problems.
Related to your AI, EO, just hours after you made that big Stargate announcement, Elon Musk tweeted that they don't actually have the money. Is that true?
I don't know if they do, but they're putting up the money. The government's not putting up anything. They're putting up money. They're very rich people, so I hope they do. And I mean, Elon doesn't like one of those people, so. You're allowed to.
Yeah, Trump does. He's like, yeah, he doesn't like someone. He gets it.
Many American jobs.
That's so funny.
No, it's going to create tremendous numbers of jobs. It's going to
Trump
also
does not care
create a lot
about
of
things that don't
benefits
matter.
Medically, for cancer research and other things, it's going to have a huge positive impact. And we want to be ahead of China. We're right now way ahead of China.
Be competitive. Yes.
David Sachs is one of the all-time experts. That people are amazed that you just met him. I don't know if he's still here. There he is. But
us being competitive makes
one of the
both
most
us and
respected
China
people
better in the long run. Think about
it. It's a world. It's a whole different world. And we're ahead of China now because of what I'm doing. And I think it's going to be very successful.
Please, you just asked the Davos Forum again that NATO countries should spend 5% of GDP on defense.
Yeah.
The United States don't spend 5%.
Well,
Do you think
I
it
don't
should also
think so.
apply to the United States?
We're protecting them, They're not protecting us. We're protecting them. So I don't think we should be spending. I'm not sure we should be spending anything, but we should certainly be helping them. But they should up their 2% to 5%. Yeah.
Mr. President, you said earlier during your speech at Davos that you would like to see interest rates come down.
Yeah.
How much would you like to see them come down?
A
And
lot.
will you talk
I'd
with
like to see
Powell?
them come down a lot, and oil prices will come down. And when oil prices come down, everything's going to be cheaper for the American people and actually for the world, but for the American people. So I'd like to see oil prices come down. And when the energy comes down, that's going to knock out a lot of the inflation. That's going to automatically bring the interest rates down.
Are you worried that there's too much going on?
You said that you would demand.
Are you worried that there's too much going on at once if you're trying to bring interest rates down, get the economy back going?
It just works that way. I mean, it just economically works that way. When the oil comes down, it'll bring down prices. Then you won't have inflation, and then the interest rates will come down.
You said that you would demand that
He's so
interest
confident.
rates come down.
I love it.
Do you expect
I
the
would put
Fed?
He's like,
a
no.
pretty strong statement.
Yeah.
Do you expect
Please
the
do
Fed
this,
to
that,
listen
yeah.
to you?
What's up, dudes? I see you guys in the chat.
Are
I'm
you
just
gonna talk to
watching.
Powell about this and bringing the rates down?
At the right time, I would.
Sir, do you think any of the people you pardoned?
He's having so much fun.
In the January 6, 2021 event, do you plan to meet with any of them or meet with them at the White House?
I don't know. I'm sure that they probably would like to. I did them something important, but what they did is they were protesting a crooked election. I mean, people understand that also, and they were treated very badly. Nobody's been treated like that, so I'd be open to it. Certainly, I don't know of anything like that, but I think they're going to meet, in some of the congressmen, women want to meet. But I'd certainly be open to it.
Have you spoken to them since you issued the pardons?
I haven't spoken to any of them yet, but I know they're very happy.
Mr. President,
I gave them their life back. Their life was taken away from them unnecessarily and unfairly. I gave them their life back, so I can imagine they probably would like to.
Mr. President,
what does it mean when you said that Biden took bad advice and not pardoning himself yesterday?
Well, he did. I think he did, because he pardoned all these people that are crooked as hell. Look, the congressmen, they're crooked. What they did is they destroyed evidence. When you destroy evidence, especially criminally like that, they did it criminally. And the reason they destroyed the evidence is because it proved that I was right. They didn't destroy evidence for no reason. They destroyed it because they found many documents saying that I offered 10,000 soldiers. If they had 500 soldiers or National Guard, there would have been no problem. If they had 200, that would have been. I offered 10,000 if they needed them. There would have been no problem. That's been now totally disproven. And it's also been disproven by Nancy Pelosi's daughter, who has her on tape saying it was her fault, that she has full responsibility for this. And they have all that stuff. They destroyed everything. And they go through a year and a half, 2 years of nonsense. They come up with tremendous evidence, and they destroyed evidence. And Schiff knew about it. That's why he's on there. He knew all about the destruction of evidence. A lot of people said he's the one that got him to do it. And he's a crooked guy, totally crooked politician. And so he's pardoned, and some other people are pardoned. And these are crooked politicians.
We're going to have 4 years of this, dude.
Benny Johnson, what he did is incredible. I mean, he was the leader of the committee, and he did it. Cheney, crying Adam Kinzinger, all of them. They destroyed evidence and deleted everything. There's nothing. There's no evidence.
This is the president. I love this.
Politicians, and they should be punished. That's even in a civil trial. You go to jail for a thing like that. They destroyed every document, from what I understand, every document, because it proved that I was totally innocent.
Do you plan to send up to 10,000 troops to the southern border, sir?
Yeah. Oh, southern border?
Yes,
when
the border.
When you say southern border, when I said 10,000 troops, I was referring to the capital.
Oh, I see. And when do you plan to do that?
10,000 troops for the capital before January 6th.
And as for the 1,500 at the southern border, sir, to clarify, what exactly do you want them to be doing right now?
Making sure that the border is safe and secure, and that criminals don't come into our country.
Mr. President, do you think that sanctions on Russia will force President Putin to negotiate?
I don't know, but I think he should make a deal.
Mr. President, does it bother you that Elon Musk criticized a deal that you made publicly, that he said that he tweeted that?
No, it doesn't. He hates one of the people.
He doesn't care.
Have you spoken to him since then?
No.
He doesn't give a shit. It doesn't matter.
I've spoken to all of them, actually. No, the people in the deal are very, very smart people. But Elon...
Trump understands people. Sometimes people don't like people. It doesn't matter.
Hatreds of people, too.
See? He's like, I don't like people, too. He doesn't care. He understands.
Which one?
Ukraine-Russia war. What can Xi Jinping do about that?
China?
Yeah.
They have a lot of power over Russia. They supply energy to Russia. And Russia supplies energy to them. They supply other things to, it's really a very big trade. It's a very big trading partner. But Russia supplies a lot of energy to China. China pays them a lot of money for that. And I think they have a lot of power over Russia. So I think Russia should want to make a deal. Maybe they want to make a deal. I think from what I hear, Putin would like to see me, and we'll meet as soon as we can. I'd meet immediately. Every day we don't meet, soldiers are being killed in a battlefield. And that battlefield is like no battlefield since World War II.
It's a gnarly war going on. Yeah.
That you don't want to see. Soldiers are being killed on a daily basis at numbers that we haven't seen in decades. And it'd be nice to end that war. It's a ridiculous war.
You said that Ukraine's ready to make a deal. Did President Zelensky tell you that personally?
Yeah, sure. He's ready to negotiate a deal. He'd like to stop. He's somebody that lost a lot of soldiers, and so did Russia. Lost a lot. Russia lost more soldiers. They lost 800,000 soldiers. Would you say that's a lot? I'd say
that's an insane amount of people.
You said that you wanted to make Dr. King's dream a reality. What's your response to his children and civil rights leaders who say that your DEI orders are a contradiction of his dream and could further drive racial disparities?
Well, I haven't heard that.
Mr. President, you put the Houthis back on the terror list. How do you see the war in Yemen end?
Well, we'll see what happens, but they can't shoot down our ships, the Houthis.
Yes.
They're not. You can't shoot down our ships or any ships, and that's what they've been doing. So
yeah, knock that off.
They're on the terror list. That's not good for them.
I feel like we could do things about things again.
For former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Brian Hook.
Well, the same reason I did. When you have protection, you can't have it for the rest of your life. Do you want to have a large detail of people guarding people for the rest of their lives? I mean, there's risks to everything.
That's some crazy gangster shit going on.
Say it.
Would you support Israel, for example, striking Iran's nuclear facilities?
Well, I'm not going to answer that. Obviously, I'm not going to answer that question. We'll have to see. I'm going to be meeting with various people over the next couple of days, and we'll see. But hopefully that could be worked out without having to worry about it. It would be nice. It would really be nice if that could be worked out without having to go that further step.
And who are you going to meet with?
Well, I'd rather not say that, but very high-level people. But hopefully that can be worked out. Look, Iran hopefully will make a deal, and if they don't make a deal, I guess that's okay too.
Mr. President, just to follow up, you said you think the Fed should this.
God, he's so gangster, bro. What?
With regard
4
to
more years of this.
Because I think I know interest rates much better than they do. And I think I know it certainly much better than the one who's primarily in charge of making that decision. But no, I'm guided by them very much. But if I disagree, I will let it be known.
I love this guy.
And Mexico are much tougher. The ones for Canada and Mexico are much tougher than the one for China. Why is it softer for China?
Well, China's already paying a lot of tariffs because of me. And when you add them up, I'd say, they're paying a lot. They paid hundreds of billions
That's
of dollars.
an interesting way of answering that.
They
Yeah.
never paid 10 cents until I came along.
That makes
when
sense.
I came along, they've paid hundreds of billions of dollars. Never paid anything. And so they've already started at a higher base.
Is February 1st the date for Chinese tariffs as well, sir? February 1, or was that just Mexico and Canada?
It's Mexico and Canada, but we're talking about China too. Look, China's sending us tremendous amounts of bad drugs, fentanyl, really bad stuff. Most of it comes through Mexico.
From China, yeah.
And we're losing, I think, 300,000 lives a year.
I have no idea.
People say 150, 100, 120. I think 300,000 lives a year. Those are old numbers. The lower number is a low number. And we can't have that. They've got to stop sending it. I had a deal with President Xi, but it was a deal that wasn't followed up by Biden, of course, where they were going to issue the death penalty to people that make fentanyl, and that would have stopped it. But we'll have to stop it with tariffs. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Well, that's it. Damn.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Time to go. Shit to do. I feel like someone's actually the president finally. Like, at least we know what's going on now. Or at least, you know, hearing what he's saying, you know. I mean, Trump's a phenomenal. Oh my God.
Not protecting us, we're protecting them.
He's a phenomenal bullshitter. He's very good at, you know, saying whatever, and he does it not necessarily. He does it because that's how he wins. That's how he works. That's how he's competitive. So he says what he needs you to hear. That's what he does. It's just ruthless business guy way of operation. And I'm glad that our dude in charge is like that. I think that's good. I think that's a good thing. I like just having him tell us what he's doing. I like knowing what's going on, and I feel like we can do things about stuff again. I feel like before, we're not allowed to do anything about stuff. You know, it's like we just have to accept things, and there's nothing we could do about it. And then, you know, for example, he's like, these pirates that are shooting at our ships and stuff, they can't do that anymore. We're gonna make sure that that's not happening any longer, right? And it's like, well, why couldn't we take action on that before? What's the problem? I don't understand. You know, I feel like we're holding back our punches here on taking care of our problems. I feel like we can do things about stuff again. I don't know. So it feels like things are changing. I feel optimistic personally. I know not everyone agrees. Some people feel like it's the end of the world, but I have been seeing a lot of people that don't like Trump say this, though. We'll see what he does. That alone, I've been seeing so many lefties say that. We'll see what he does. That is like, that is such a good thing to be hearing from them because at least they're waiting to see. Maybe they don't like what happens, but at least they're waiting to see. That is such a positive step in the right direction for any lefty that is at least saying, hey, let's just see. Just see what happens. There's for lefties, there's 100% going to be things that Trump does that they do not like, but there may be, it's possible that Trump does things that maybe they don't think are such a bad thing. So any lefty that is saying, let's just see what he does, at least at this point, we don't know. We don't know the future right now, but we can see. I can appreciate you at least saying that just to see, you know, whether or not you agree with what happens afterwards. You know, that's a whole different discussion, but I appreciate people waiting to see, even if they don't like the guy, because it is all of us in this boat together, you know? So, I want to say that. I really, I will say to the lefties, I am the one of the few righties I'm trying to convince more to understand you and understand how you feel. And care, even though I might disagree with a lot of different things. And I think that if lefties could reciprocate that, you know, as well, it'd be a perfect world, right? I don't know. Maybe. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to understand. But I am somebody, I like Trump. I feel like somebody's in charge again. No, somebody wasn't in charge before. I don't even know what's going on. So it's just things are changing. All right. Stream marker for that. Wow. Good things. We're moving. Take a quick little break here. I'm going to turn on some music while we transition into what's next. Did you ever watch a documentary about Trump? I've watched a bunch of them, and it's the thing that I notice about those is it depends on who's making them, right? So what type of documentary you're getting depends on who's making it. It's it's always kind of hard to watch those, to be honest. Watch a documentary about Trump and you. Okay, yeah. So when somebody says that, just watch any documentary about Trump and you'll understand my side of things. It's like, I understand your side of things so much more than you think, man. I understand you so much more than you think. Just watching any documentary doesn't really achieve what you think it would achieve. I mean, I've watched all kinds of stuff about Trump. Biden's handlers were in charge, gave him his ice cream when he did. I think like Biden was in charge, but so were other people. Like it wasn't just Biden in charge. It was kind of like a team thing, and I think that Biden was very dependent on his team because he was having a hard time doing it all, Trump looks like he's got a ton of energy, man. He's doing good. He doesn't seem like he's 78. It looks like he's got so much energy. He's ready to go. He's working hard. He's motivated. It's interesting to me. I do have a side story. This one wasn't supposed to be for a video or anything. I just thought it'd be funny to talk about. So do you guys remember? Okay, there's Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue. I actually had no idea that these were two different people. I thought they were the same person. So this woman here, I believe, or I'm not sure which one is which. This one, man, they look similar. They're like OnlyFans girls, and one did, I think it was this one. I can't tell. They look the same to me. One did 100 dudes in one day, right? For like an OnlyFans thing, and just like trying to, I don't know, do some crazy stunt, right? And then the other one did 1,000 guys in one day after that. So now this one that did 100 in one day is upset that the other girl upstaged her and did 1,000 in one day. And and what's really funny to me is I thought it was the same person. So I thought that she did 100 one day and then 1,000 the day after or whatever, right? But it was two different people and they're beefing. And I totally had the story wrong because I thought it was the same person. Yeah, just a fun, like I just had this in my notes of something I wanted to show you guys. I figured now's a good time to bring it up because yeah, I had that all wrong. Goat, you are out of your mind. Hey, you know what? I mean, or you'd see someone else called Goat in the chat. You're talking, I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Yeah, no, I think a certain way. Other people think a certain way. I don't care what other people think. It doesn't bother me. If someone has worldviews that are different than mine, I don't care about that. I just care if like I have different things that I care about when it comes to gauging if I like people or not. Right? Like one of the important things to me personally in like the real world IRL when I'm hanging out with people and I look at people, I just what matters to me is how hard is somebody trying to improve their life? Because we're all in this world. We all have a shot. And some people give up and they don't try very hard. And although it's not like I don't like hate them or anything, they're just not my favorite people to spend my personal time with. I like hanging out with people who take what they're getting good at very seriously. That energizes me because I like that energy because I take what I do real seriously. I want to be even better at it. So being around people that want to be really good at whatever it is they're doing, I don't care what it is. Those are the kinds of people that give me energy and push me forward and my goals. So those are the people that I like the most and want to surround myself with the most. I don't care if they're lefties or righties or whatever. None of that shit matters to me. All I care about is if someone is just trying to be excellent. If someone's trying to be excellent, that matters to me. Other people that, you have different things that matter to you on when it comes to the people around you, who you like and stuff, I think somebody's politics is the lamest thing to matter. That's like one of the lamest things, straight up. It's so lame. So that's why I don't give a shit. And I see it with lefties. I see it with righties. I get so frustrated with people like the righties because they just like everything is the enemy. Anything woke is the enemy. And they, and I just remember the 90s being from a world of just tolerance and not giving a shit. You know, I miss those old days of just tolerance and not giving a shit what other people are doing, and just focusing on who's good at what they do. You know, simple. I think it's simple, and I think it's effective. I think it's very positive. That's what I think. Jimmy, are you still with me?
110%, buddy.
What's up, man? How we doing?
Not bad. I've got everything so far downloaded, minus that one stream marker. Waiting for that one to pop up on my end.
Oh, for the ending of Bonnie Blue thing?
No. One before that. The press conference, was it?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I pushed anything, but you should be able to find it just by scrubbing through.
I'll scrub through it. And then I am working on the deportation. Almost done with that one. Just got to do the hook next. And then I'm on to the DEI, Trump speech, and then the other one. Conference, and then the MLK and JFK files.
There we go. Sick. All right. I could transition over to gaming soon. We have some gaming stuff we could talk about, which I think would be a lot of fun.
Okay. If you want to, I'm down for it.
But we're doing pretty good. Second stream ever on the Stan Price channel, and we peaked at like 200 viewers. Which is, yeah, second stream.
Impressive.
I'm just saying, right? Just saying. What game though? Well, we have.
You, Stan.
What's up?
I told you, Stan. It's going to be huge.
Huge.
Love it when he says that.
Yeah, thanks, Trump. Huge. He doesn't talk like that anymore. He's like calmer.
He has, yeah.
He's calmed down a lot, and we're talking about like clarity, right? I think he's calmer and he's observing things and learning politics and stuff. He's getting better at it. And for people that don't like Trump, I think that this is like a much worse Trump for them. Honestly, I don't. He's more effective, but he seems like I do think that he's trying to be less provocative. I feel like he's just chilling out. He's trying to be, but it's like everyone that hates him already hates him, you know? It's just the way it goes, but I sense that he's trying to be less provocative. That's what I think. All right. So I just want to take a look at this and talk about it real quick. Let's do it. So I'll do a stream marker for game. Bam, stream marker. This is really interesting. Fortnite creative payout stats in 2024. $352 million paid out to creators. That's just with like Fortnite creator code stuff, right? 7 creators made $10 million plus. 14 made $3 million plus. 37 made $1 million plus. 154 made $300K. 418 made $100K. 7,000 people won the 10,000K. That's insane, right? Just for Fortnite, like making maps and game modes and stuff, and I guess having creator codes and people buying stuff using your code. Pretty cool. COD would never. Yeah, COD would never indeed. This is incredible. So I just wanted to, we could start off gaming about that. I don't think we're going to do a whole ass like video on it though. The thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about really is that today we had this developer direct thing. So I think that would be interesting. You know what I might do is switch the vertical stream to Animus Gaming and watch this video, and then end the Stan Price one. Yeah, we did. It took us about an hour and a half. That's a good episode 1 or episode 2 of that like podcast thing that we're doing for that channel. Yeah. Hey, YouTube. Here's what I propose to you guys. If you want to continue watching, the easiest way to do that is the Twitch link at the top of the chat. Okay, I have it pinned at the top of the chat. However, you can also find my gaming YouTube channel, and I will be live over there. if you just want to watch vertically. So I will be streaming vertically over there. For Twitch, you guys just hang out. You guys are Twitch. You're good to go. We don't need to worry about Twitch. Okay, you guys know the drill. You guys understand live streams. Okay, we got to help out the YouTube people. You know, we got to help them understand. Link. It's pinned at the top. I'll go ahead and post a link anyways though. Here we go. I'll just spam it real quick so you guys can come over from YouTube. This is the easiest way because it's like the stream never changes on Twitch. It just stays the same. On YouTube, since I'm gonna do gaming, I should stream the gaming stuff to my gaming channel. There'll be a bunch of viewers over there, and those are all people interested in gaming. You guys love Trump stuff, whether you hate Trump or you love Trump, you love Elon Musk news and all the wild, weird shit I find on the internet. You guys like that stuff. If you're a gamer, you want to do gaming shit, I got the link in the chat for you. Come on over to Twitch. I will leave the stamp price stream live for a little bit while everyone transitions over, and I will go ahead and get the gaming stream set up. So let me work on that real quick. It shouldn't take long. Should be real easy. All right, here we go. Go live. And oh yeah, I played Red Light Green Light last night. I gotta change my title to Xbox game updates. We're gonna watch this thing. It was just live streamed today and we missed it, but I still want to watch it. Xbox game update. There we go. We'll just save that and game Xbox Developer Direct 2025. Let's do that. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to start a stream for Animus Gaming. Bam. There we go. We're going live over there. Close this one out. Let me pop out the chat over there. This is really crazy, new, weird streaming stuff. It's I've got it set up very sophisticated to be able to just like pretty easily switch my stream between 4 different streams every time I go live. Yeah, I have 3 different YouTube channels, and each of them can do a widescreen or a vertical stream. So, and I have all that set up. It's crazy, actually. How long you've been streaming for? Years. But I took a big break and became a YouTuber, and absolutely like destroyed the competition at Shorts. And after 3 years of that, I am ready to come back and stream, and I have some new cool ideas and stuff that we're working on. Mana, what's up, man? I see you in the chat. There we go. There we go. Gaming is now converting over. So I'm going to bid farewell here shortly to the stamp price stream where there's like 140 of you guys. We're going to shut that one down. And if you, again, the link is in the chat right there. I just spammed it. You can come over to Twitch, or you can find me on my gaming YouTube channel. Just look up Stanimus Gaming. You'll find me. Really easy. Just look up Stanimus and then you will find my gaming channel. All right. All right, there we go. Hey, Swift coming in. Twitch Prime, and thank you, Swift. I appreciate you. Trump for the win. I got 3 hats, 3 gold Trump coin, and 4 Trump cryptos, and a 45 shirt. Sick, dude. I don't really have any Trump stuff, but I think he's cool. I think he's rad. You know, I'm just trying to be fair. You know, I think he's doing good. There's nothing. If he does something retarded, I'll speak up. But he's doing good, and he's making everyone motivated. I think it's good shit. All right, let's figure out what's next. I'm gonna move myself back over to the other side, over on Twitch. Here we go. Oh man, that's got to get fixed. Give me a moment. I see that background up right there. All right, that's better. That was bugging me. Just now noticed. All right. Sick. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Nice and positioned. All right. So what's the other channel? The other channel is Stanimus Gaming. I just went live on it. So we got, which is crazy to me. We have 140 viewers on the Stan Price channel. And it's the second ever stream on that channel, which is blowing me away. I can't believe how many people we have. I'll link you to the other channel if you guys want. Give me a second here. So if you go to my main channel and you scroll down, you'll see, check out my other channels. Here's the Stan Price one, the one that you guys are watching from. And or you could look up Papa Stanimus as well as where you can find it. But here's the link to that other stream if you guys want to just watch on YouTube. Because I know a lot of you guys just prefer YouTube, so I'll just link that in the chat a bunch of times. There you go. Sick. Pop Stanimus, it would make my day if you watched PBS The Choice 2024 this weekend. I'm not sure what that is. All right. So yeah, so there's a link to the other channel, Papa Fatimus. That'll be one of my new channels that I make. That's a great name. Hello from Israel. What's up, Joe? All right, cool. We're good with gaming. We're gonna go ahead and get started on this thing right here. Let me pause the tunage. Thank you very much, tunage. We're gonna pause that. Okay, so now we're getting into a new segment. There was the Xbox Developer Direct. I heard that there was a lot of really good games announced and stuff like that. So let's check that out. Really looking forward to it. All right, and with that, I'm gonna do like a different intro here. Let's see here. Xbox Developer Direct. I heard there's a lot of good things. Let's check it out. Is that loud enough? Too loud? All right, I'll be messing with the volume as we go. Here we go! Xbox Developer Conference Meeting Zoom Call of 2025. I heard that they have a lot of cool things to announce. Let's check it out. Okay. All games available day one Game Pass. Oh, these are all going to be day one Game Pass. Sick. Oh, we got a new follower on Twitch. Thank you very much. All games support Xbox Play Anywhere. Xbox. What? That's crazy. Okay. Xbox making move, man. They making some moves. They're not messing around. Where's the... I don't hear anything. There's no sound. There, okay, let's go. Inspirational montage to hype you up, to make them think they're cool. I don't like that guy's cringe haircut. Developer Direct 25. Okay, that's what it's called. I thought it was the developer Zoom call. Would this be? Hold on, what kind of quality are we working with here? 1080p 60? Okay. When are they gonna stream 4K, goddammit? Dramatic music. Back to the dramatic stuff. I just want to hear about games.
今日は皆様にジム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですがこちらをご覧ください。
Let me make myself a little smaller for you guys.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a soul.
DI covered up.
Dark
I'm just
Dragon's
kidding,
husk
dude.
remains.
We do need to help out the deaf people as a deaf myself, but this is a perfect spot for me to be.
The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Ninja Gaiden? Did I miss it? That looks like Ninja Gaiden. Sick. I want more sword games where we cut pieces off of the bad guys. Subway Surfers? Literally? It looks sick. As long as it's not Dark Souls-like, dude. I'm tired of that game mode just infesting all the cool games. I'm too stupid and impatient. Make games stupid and impatient again. Yo, this is Ninja Gaiden. That looks sick. Hell yeah, dude. Yes. Cut his head off.
Raven.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I will execute my mission.
Ninja Gaiden 4. Let's go. I knew it.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。
Day one Game Pass indeed.
本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの共同で開発を進めています。
Game Pass guys, you gotta get it. It's so good. You have to get Game Pass if you're on
プラチナゲーム
PC
ズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける
or on
実績は
Xbox.
言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。
Near Automata. Okay, so that means there's gonna be big juicy asses to look at.
新たに皆
That's
様
what
に
those
お届け
games
するに
give
あた
us.
り、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプ
That's
レ
a
イしていた
dude.
だけるよう、新たな世界
Give
を
us a
新主
chick
人
with a
公であ
big
るもう一人の町
ass.
人、ヤクモで冒険するという形で
Oh
制
my
作する
God.
ことにしました。先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中で竜はやぶさも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、竜はやぶさが戦う目的は何なのか、本作の物語の中で展開していきます。
任務は必ず成し遂げる。邪魔をするな。
物語は黒竜がもたらした正気の雨によって
ありがとう。
荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。この雨は黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません。今作の新主
I'm gonna make
人
this
公
a
で
little
あ
bit
り、
easier for you guys to
ハヤブ
see
サとつゆを
on
結ぶカラス一
vertical.
門に所属す
There
る
we
ヤ
go.
クモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため
There
戦
we
い
go.
に身を投じます。
これまで忍者ガイデンシリー
Mortal
ズで
Kombat
描かれてきた
stuff. I mean,
ダークでハードな
not
世界
really.
観を
This
継
is
承し、
like an
そこ
old
にさら
action
に
game.
強
Mortal
化さ
Kombat's a
せる要
fighting
素とし
game.
て呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は
This is
歪
cool,
み、ヤクモ
dude.
をピンチに陥れることでしょう。舞台となる東京はとある出来事によって街全体が崩壊し、
Yeah,
魔族
I
や
can't wait to play
ヤクモと
this.
敵対する
I
勢
will be
力が
playing
刺
this
激合
and
う状態
streaming
になってお
this
り、
On my
環境
gaming
全体
channel,
が
100
プレイヤー
million
に牙を向く
percent.
ように感じられるはずです。
And on Twitch. And I will make a video.
立体的に自由度の増した危険に
Oh
満ち
my
たステ
god,
ー
that
ジ
is so
リン
rad.
グや
I can't wait to
シリーズ
play
おなじみ
this.
の体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。
Oh,
レールアクション
that
ス
looks
イングアクションな
sick.
どダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外に
Yes.
も様々なシチュエ
Is
ー
it
ションや
open worldy?
隠されたアイテムな
Kind
ど
of
を
like
用意しており、
Star Wars,
ステージが進むごとに上がってい
Jedi,
くテンショ
Fallen
ン
Jedi,
にも驚いていただけると思います。
Survivor, or whatever it is. Yeah, dude, that guy's always looked badass. That's always been a badass looking
新しい主
character.
人公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、
Raven
忍者
Clan's
ガイデンシリー
owner.
ズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは荒れ果てた東京の
I'm
治
gonna help you
安維
guys
持
out a
組
little
織であり、
bit. I got you.
黒
I'm
竜
just
の
gonna give you
糞
some
を
more
守る竜神島や
to see.
現世に蔓延する人ならざる者妖魔、そしてもちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターやシリーズファンの方に喜んでいただける人物も登場しますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトル
I'm
スピ
gonna
ー
pull
ド
the
を
Twitch
さら
chat
に
off
加速
of
さ
the
せ
screen for a
目
while.
にも
Do
止まらぬ
you
スピー
guys
ド
on
で
YouTube
敵
can
との
see
攻
better?
防を繰り広げ
Does
る
that
こ
look
とが
better
で
for
き
you
ま
guys
す
on YouTube? Yeah, that definitely looks better.
さらにヤクモが使える新要素、結節忍術ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によってこれまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしまし
Look
た。
like Diablo monsters?
ヌエの型ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない
Kinda, I guess.
一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、
It's Japanese.
風
This is all like
の状態が
Japanese
長く続く戦況を
created.
一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率きも健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻
All right,
撃を仕掛けていくことが重
I'm
要
gonna
で
let
す。
you guys know over on the Stan Price channel. There's like 100 of you watching. I am officially going to be shutting down the stream over there. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to continue watching, please find me either on my gaming channel on YouTube or come over to Twitch. Just search up Papa Stanimus and you will find me. Thank you guys very much on that channel. But we will be ending over there now and continuing over on gaming and on Twitch. So see you guys.